Everton were up next, Goodison Park. Yalal has a shot comfortably held by the keeper, dropping down. Then we have a 33 metre yard, however it's measured, I would imagine it's metric. And I decide to have a shot because I am determined to score a spectacular free kick and get it horribly wrong, as usual. So, blaze into the crowd. Cross coming in. Everton getting this one away. This one was a quite tenacious game. Tackles flying in from both teams. And this is the type of match I get with Everton, quite feisty really in all my games with Everton. Shot coming in from us though. Squares it for De La Vega. Left foot wide, and Cucurella has been adjudged to have fouled Larson. And looking at the replay, I'm at a loss. But he gets a yellow card from the referee anyway. So Larson seems to be none the worse for wear, shockingly. And cuts the ball back for De La Vega to side foot wide. De La Vega getting into another good position here. Arm up, play it to me. Looking a very, very good player for me, De La Vega, I've got to say. Half time, referee blows the whistle, 0-0. Nothing really from Everton. You know, a lot of huff and puff, a lot of feist, and nothing really. Calvert-Lewin's on for Michael Keane, so if Calvert-Lewin can stay injury free this half, then you know he could be a threat. Shot wide from us again. Not that I'm suggesting Calvert-Lewin's injury prone at all, you understand. Him and Bamford up top, eh? Anyway, another shot. And another wide one. Goalkeeper throws out. And I've bagged a few of these which I've shown on my channel in my other playthrough, but that one didn't go in, couldn't curl it in. Chip forward from Everton, and Calvert-Lewin gets lucky, where finds the ball at his feet after a few ricochets, and then has a swipe at it, but a ricochet off the defender takes it behind for the corner. Getting the block on that one. Cucurella wins the ball back. Ex-Leeds boy Delph. Eventually to Calvert-Lewin, turns around, and a good save by Tiepo, getting down very well. That was on target. Left foot from Calvert-Lewin, tipped around the post. And then Everton pressuring again, and we get the ball and work it away to the other side, where there are less Everton shirts, giving us space and time to come forward. Centre circle, forward it goes, spreading it wide, just letting De La Vega go forward there, choosing to play it instead more central, little back heel, smacks in the shot. Oscar Rodriguez that was, and a deflection this time off an Everton defender. Lots of blocks on these. Keenly fought contest it was. Corner coming in. Guay just waits, tries to get the shot away. Another body's in the way of another shot. Everton, centre circle, robbed. Yalal pushes the ball through the gap for Esposito, who dispatches it past Pickford for 1-0 Leeds United on 68 minutes. No surprise really that the goal came from another challenge in the midfield area. Lots of challenges in this game, as I say, keenly fought contest. Yalal profiting, feeding Esposito, who dispatches it into the net. Bit of Benditure on it as well. Just trying to guide it inside that post past Pickford, and he did it successfully. 77 minutes, 78, far side, centre circle, Dwight, forward to Larson, to Oscar Rodriguez, slips the ball to Yalal, has a pop, comfortable for the keeper, dropping down to his left, just holding that one. "85 minutes now, we're into good play by Everton near the byline, getting the ball centrally, more bodies in the way of that, a lot of that, as you can see. Another block, more ricochets, and a swipe from an Everton player who gets it horribly wrong, and that was all she wrote. 1-0. Very tightly contested, but we profit. 3 points in the bag for a good start to this Premier League campaign. And you can see from the shot count, we were by far the most threatening. Nothing from Everton in the first half really. They sparked into life a little bit in the second half, but we came away victorious. Match day 6 results, pause and peruse at your leisure. And then we had a cup match. This is a heavily edited cup match, and you'll see why. Lots of goals, so I really only could focus on the goal threats, on the actual goals. And we start off with a nice chip from Pavlidis after a good ball through on 5 minutes pretty much. Brighton, remember, took the title when I really wanted it. I was quite confident in my squad, and we geared up for that title challenge and went at it hammer and tong with Brighton, and we both ended up with over 100 points, and amazingly they had a bigger points haul than us. They beat us at our ground 2-1 with 2 McAllister free kicks, and McAllister does have a free kick in this game, but Tiepo comfortably holds it, and I had to cut it out. So we'll see what kind of state these sides are in after duking it out at the top of the table and Brighton emerging victorious. I was keen to get this match on because I did feel a bit hard done by in the game against Brighton in the other division when we were contesting for the title, and Brighton won that battle. They took the title that season. Giving away, Koyalipu feeds Pavlidis, who dispatches it into the net for a 2-0 cushion. 2-0 lead to Leeds United. 14 minutes on the clock. So 9 minutes after the first goal pretty much. And Pavlidis bags his second of the game courtesy of a defensive howler, giving the ball away to Koyalipu, who just played it to Pavlidis and he did the rest. 2-0 Leeds United. And at half time the referee signalled to the teams to go in for the break, and Brighton had done pretty much nothing. Like I say, I've had to heavily edit this, so all the chances were all cut out. I've had to focus on the goals. I couldn't fit any more in, and even then I had to just eke out a few more seconds to fit it into the 15 minutes. Another ball through. Pavlidis on this one takes it really nicely. 55 minutes on the clock, so pretty much 10 minutes after the restart, and Pavlidis bags his hat-trick. So ball from Koyalipu, I think it is, unless it's Teze or unless Seguara is playing. It's either the right back or the right wide forward. I think it's Koyalipu. Look, he's got a lovely delivery on him of balls over the top, lofted through balls, and that's and Pavlidis takes it really nicely, sets himself for the shot and sweeps it into the net past the keeper. And this time it is Sugawara. Sugawara is playing, not Teze. And Sugawara now gets the cross in. Pavlidis, it's on a plate for him. All he has to do is nod it into the net, and he does that, and that's his 4th goal of the game. So Brighton, who took the title, who beat us at our ground, are being ruthlessly put to the sword. It's 4-0 and Pavlidis had all 4 goals, and Brighton were really outclassed. They were outclassed. Lovely, lovely fee. Oh, what a finish. That's a good goal. That's Yalal. Took the through ball really well around the defender and then chipped it over the keeper. 62 minutes. It is 5-0 to Leeds United. Brighton were being absolutely swamped. Lovely through ball. This time Pavlidis, the provider. You'll see the touch from Yalal, just taking the ball up and around the defender. There it is. And then one-on-one with the keeper. Lovely stuff. Chippage of the keeper. 5-0. Brighton profit. We were attacking the hoof ball down the pitch. Lots of challenges in midfield. It broke kindly for Brighton. Mr. Optimistic picking the ball out of the back of the net. Come on, we can still turn this round. I know we're only 5-1 down. Yeah. Well, you know, I love that kind of spirit. Roll your sleeves up, doesn't matter the odds. Come on, we can take them. So, you know, see how that plays out for you. Ball across to Larson, who's come on as a substitute, and De La Vega at the far post on a plate for him as well, and he doesn't miss. It was difficult to miss, mind you. I have seen players miss, so we've seen that, we've all been there, but De La Vega does not miss this one. Larson, lovely ball to De La Vega, and a very simple task of guiding it inside the post, and he does that. 6-1 Leeds United. Vaca now. 91 minutes on the clock. Pavlidis, Larson, it's in the net. It is 7. They have to write it out in words in the paper for the morning. SEVEN, back pages. The 2 teams at the top of the table, Brighton, were just absolutely scintillating in their title, you know, promotion push, and we, you know, like I said, both teams amassed over 100 points, so we both put in stellar performances, but Brighton were just other level stuff. And here the 2 teams are against each other in the FA Cup, and that is a goalkeeping howler. Gets his hands to it and it still ends up in the net. 7-1. Pavlidis with 4 goals. You were spanked, mate. You were spanked. You didn't get the title. You did take the title, and fair play, you deserve that. But the 2 teams meet again, and that's a landslide. That's an absolute avalanche. 8.5 to Pavlidis. Results and FA Cup tree, a little bit of news up. I shall catch you next time. Take care.